Orlando, Florida, 2011. A city and a nation held its breath. The trial of Caylee Anthony wasn't just another court case. It was a media firestorm, a public obsession centered on one of the most unsettling questions imaginable. What happened to 2-year-old Caylee Anthony? For weeks, the world watched as a story of a missing child unraveled into a complex legal battle, with her own mother, Caylee, at the center of it all, facing the most serious charges. The timeline was confusing and tragic. Caylee was last seen in June 2008, but she wasn't reported missing for 31 days. When the investigation finally began, it unearthed a web of lies and strange behavior from Caylee. Prosecutors, led by Jeff Ashton, built a case arguing that Caylee had grown tired of motherhood and had taken her daughter's life to be free. On the other side, a high-profile defense team, led by Jose Baez, painted a picture of a dysfunctional family, proposing a completely different, accidental scenario that was covered up in a panic. Every day, the courtroom was a theater of intense debate. The trial became a spectacle. Pivotal moments were broadcast live into millions of homes, igniting outrage and armchair analysis. The prosecution presented forensic evidence, like the smell of decomposition in Caylee's car and a controversial search history for chloroform. The defense, however, dismantled this evidence piece by piece, creating reasonable doubt. They argued that every piece of physical evidence was circumstantial. The media frenzy was unprecedented, with cable news pundits dissecting every testimony and every tear, shaping public opinion in real time. The court of public opinion had already delivered its verdict long before the jury did. Then the verdict came: not guilty. The words echoed in stunned silence across the nation. For many, it felt like a profound injustice. How could this be? The aftermath left a scar on the American psyche. The case of Caylee Anthony forced us to confront difficult questions about our justice system, the immense power of the media, and the very nature of truth itself. It remains a haunting story that, years later, still leaves us wondering what really happened to little Caylee. Thanks for watching. If you find these deep dives into historic cases interesting, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more content. See you in the next one.